Thanksgiving is a time for celebration, family, food, and reflection. A chance to gather, express gratitude, and navigate the complexities of family dynamics and shared meals. In cinema, this holiday is often represented by certain familiar themes: family gatherings, hearty feasts, moments of gratitude, and the occasional family squabble. But what if I told you that one of the best Thanksgiving films isn't an obvious pick, like Planes, Trains, and Automobiles or A Charlie Brown Thanksgiving? Instead, it's Wes Anderson's Fantastic Mr. Fox, a quirky stop-motion animated film based on Roald Dahl's beloved book. While many films capture Thanksgiving's essence with literal depictions, families around a dinner table or heartwarming reunions, Fantastic Mr. Fox does it in a more subtle and unexpected way. On the surface, it's a whimsical heist movie about a cunning fox, but beneath that, it's about the warmth of togetherness, the challenges of family, and the celebration of community, all wrapped up in the spirit of Thanksgiving. Here's why Fantastic Mr. Fox is, at its core, a Thanksgiving movie. Let's get to it. 1. Celebration of feast and community, the heart of Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is synonymous with gathering for a feast, and Fantastic Mr. Fox places food at its core from the very beginning. Mr. Fox's thefts are less about material gain and more about securing extravagant meals: chickens, ducks, turkeys, and cider. These heists, like the stealing of the farmer's prize turkeys, aren't just for his own family, but for the entire animal community, reinforcing the spirit of Thanksgiving, which is about sharing abundance. The improvised underground banquet scene, where the animals dine together after escaping the farmers, is symbolic of a traditional Thanksgiving dinner. They unite in gratitude despite their displacement, echoing the sense of togetherness found at Thanksgiving. Miss Fox, voiced by Meryl Streep, even says to her husband in a poignant moment, "I love you, but I shouldn't have married you," adding a layer of complexity to their bond, thankfulness, but also reflection on sacrifices made for family. This kind of nuanced family dynamic is something deeply felt during holiday gatherings, where personal reflections often rise to the surface. Other Wes Anderson films, like The Royal Tenenbaums and The Darjeeling Limited, also explore communal meals and dysfunctional family gatherings, capturing moments of tension and reconciliation that are central to many Thanksgiving celebrations. For example, the dinner scenes in The Royal Tenenbaums show estranged family members trying to reconnect, a theme prevalent in Thanksgiving stories, where food becomes the vehicle for deeper family dynamics to play out. Number 2, family dynamics, chaos and comfort of togetherness. At Thanksgiving, family dynamics are often as important and fraught as the food on the table. In Fantastic Mr. Fox, we see a father-son relationship between Mr. Fox, George Clooney, and his son Ash, Jason Schwartzman, that mirrors the tension and eventual reconciliation often found in holiday gatherings. Ash is insecure, overshadowed by his cousin Christopherson, who seems to embody everything Ash is not: athletic, calm, and confident. The rivalry and search for approval mirror the sibling dynamics and family rivalries that surface during Thanksgiving. The tension comes to a head when Ash, feeling unseen, tries to prove himself by risking his safety. Ultimately, the family comes together, with Mr. Fox finally acknowledging Ash's uniqueness and strengths, marking a moment of reconciliation. Similarly, during Thanksgiving, family members may butt heads, but the holiday provides space for forgiveness and recognition of each other's worth. Wes Anderson frequently explores these fraught family dynamics. In The Royal Tenenbaums, the dysfunctional Tenenbaum family must learn to coexist. And in The Darjeeling Limited, 3 brothers on a spiritual journey are forced to confront their emotional baggage. Much like how Thanksgiving gatherings can force families to address long-simmering tensions. Number 3, theme of gratitude and acceptance. Gratitude is the cornerstone of Thanksgiving, and Mr. Fox's journey is one of learning to appreciate the life he has. At the film's outset, He is restless and dissatisfied, craving the excitement of his former life as a thief. His return to stealing results in danger, not just for himself, but for his family and community, forcing them to abandon their homes and take refuge underground. By the film's end, Mr. Fox reaches a place of acceptance in the climactic scene at the food market, where the animals find an abundance of food. Mr. Fox expresses his gratitude, not just for the feast, but for the community around him. He tells them, "They say all foxes are slightly allergic to linoleum, but it's cool to the paw. Try it." This whimsical acceptance of the little things mirrors the Thanksgiving tradition of expressing thanks for even small blessings after a hard year. Comparing this to other Thanksgiving films like Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, where the journey toward gratitude and appreciation for one another is central, you see similar themes. Neil Page, Steve Martin, learns to appreciate his unlikely companion, Del Griffith, John Candy, by the end of the movie, embodying the Thanksgiving spirit of understanding and gratitude for others, even in difficult circumstances. Number 4, the visual palette, colors of fall. Visually, Fantastic Mr. Fox is bathed in the warm, earthy tones of autumn. The rich oranges, browns, and yellows evoke the fall season, which we associate so closely with Thanksgiving. Every frame of the film feels like it was plucked from a crisp autumn day, especially the outdoor scenes, where the animals forage and fight for their survival in golden fields and forests. This fall color palette is reminiscent of other Thanksgiving set films, like A Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, where the animation similarly evokes a feeling of cozy autumn evenings. Wes Anderson's meticulous attention to detail, from the textures of the stop-motion puppets to the symmetrical compositions of the landscapes, creates a visual warmth that feels perfect for the Thanksgiving season. The tactile nature of the stop-motion fur on the characters gives a handmade, cozy vibe, almost like a blanket wrapping the viewer in a warm fall evening. Other Wes Anderson films, like Moonrise Kingdom, also use this warm, inviting color palette to evoke a sense of nostalgia and togetherness, further aligning with the themes of Thanksgiving. Number 5, a celebration of resilience and unity. Thanksgiving celebrates resilience, surviving hardship and coming together in the face of adversity. This theme runs through Fantastic Mr. Fox as the animal community bands together to survive the ruthless farmers, Bogus, Bunce, and Bean, who destroy their homes and try to starve them out. But through teamwork and ingenuity, they outwit the farmers and reclaim their lives. The final feast in the supermarket, where they dine on scavenged goods, is a triumphant moment of resilience and unity. Much like the original Thanksgiving, which was a celebration of survival after a difficult year, the animals gather to celebrate their ability to persevere despite the odds. As Mr. Fox says with satisfaction, well, maybe we ought to think about this a little longer. Films like Home for the Holidays and Pieces of April similarly explore themes of resilience and coming together in imperfect circumstances, where family members, despite their differences, find ways to connect and appreciate each other during Thanksgiving. Wes Anderson's Fantastic Mr. Fox may not be your traditional Thanksgiving film, but in many ways, it embodies the heart of the holiday. From its focus on food and family to the themes of gratitude, resilience, and togetherness, it offers a quirky yet heartfelt reflection on the spirit of Thanksgiving. So, next time you're looking for something a little different to watch after the turkey has been carved and the pie has been served, consider adding Fantastic Mr. Fox to your Thanksgiving movie rotation. For filmmakers and film lovers alike, this is a perfect opportunity to revisit the film and see what stands out, whether it's the rich autumnal visuals, the subtle themes, or the unique motifs that reflect the season. Which unconventional movies are on your list that are perfect for Thanksgiving? And yes, Thanksgiving definitely counts.